Welcome to my custom interloper run. I am Knifo29, and here's what's in our backpack. 32 out of 45. We're alright. I need some more matches. And I have all that. Clothing's all really good. We got a bit of food. I have 2 of these cups now. So I think I have 2 of everything on me. Except for regular, herbal tea. We got the heavy hammer on us, so that's actually, with that weight, that's actually quite good. 8 million hooks. And that's what we got. And we're day 249. And here's our skills. Y'all may not like me, but I really do think I want this to go to 5. I mean, this is the toughest difficulty I'm ever gonna play at, and I think having all of this at 5 is a big accomplishment. I don't know if I want to end this run before I can do that. I hope you don't hate me for it. I need 11. One I can tell you right now, my stalker run, oh my god. I have just matches in this container. We're only at 3.5, if you can actually read that. I have 700 of these or so, and so many of these that I still have to carry 150 on me. And that's all that's in this container. It is packed. That is uncooked meat. I'm gonna put you there. I've already forgotten what did I want to do. Oh, well. I'm just gonna give you a second to guess at what I've done. Merd saw a little bit because I messaged him yesterday, but hey, Oliver, welcome in. What do you think I might have done? It's all good. Get it all to level 5. We'll try, right? And don't worry, I won't forget about your requests. Now, I showed you, Merd, what I did, but then I also thought, nah, he'll just, Can you see? These are really hard to see, but these are all my maples. I spread out all of my, because I knew if I spread this out, he's just gonna say, oh, well, I still like the pile of birch. No, you can't say that anymore. It's all right there. Suck it, alright, suck it. Suck it long and suck it hard. And there we go. This terrain is kind of lumpy, so this wasn't exactly the easiest thing to do, but I even did that. But I found out something interesting. Because here's my arrows. When you click one of these arrows, if you try to pivot them, they pivot right on the end. The only thing I couldn't do, these bows are like, see, I didn't even touch anything and it just instantly, it moves sometimes. Right? So like, I'm not touching my scroll wheel. These things are impossible. They have a hitbox the size of a dump truck. And they're impossible to place down. So I mean, if he wants to jump for joy about those. But everything's neat. So we need to eat. Yeah, the bows are incredibly hateful. Trying to display those all nice. Good luck. But he kept commenting about the scrap mat, and you know what? Scrap lead is not so easy either. Like it's only got a small window. You can't get them close, but I did line them up. So I don't know that there's anything in here that he can really look at and say, hey, I like that. So he better hate it when he comes here. Should I cook? What should we do? You know what we should do? Let me think. We have to go to Timberwolf Mountain because I do want to get the recipe. We have to go to Timberwolf Mountain, and where was the other one? Bleak Inlet. We got 20 arrows. Let me think. Timberwolf Mountain, not that way. Not that way. Through the dam. You respect my dedication to trolling, alright? Thank you. My worst fear with RA is that he secretly actually likes everything all lined up. He's just been trolling us the whole time. And that I did all that work for no reason. So fishing in Coastal Highway or Bleak? I think Coastal Highway. Just because I have all my gas cans, my jerry cans out there. We're gonna go check out Timberwolf Mountain first. And then check the bunker, see if the recipe was in there. If it's not, we'll come back, we'll grab the rifle and we'll go to Bleak and get the recipe there. And then we'll head over to Coastal Highway. And I said, I mean, I'm not going to make you all watch the fishing. That's incredibly boring. Most of that'll get done off stream. I might fish for a game day, and then we'll go off and try to do something else. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I do feel that leaving the region makes fishing better. That it kind of resets it. It may not be true at all, but I feel that it is. And these days, nothing's about reality these days. These days, it's all about how we feel, and this is how I feel. So I don't care if it's not true. But we do need some meat. Well, even if RA is trolling and secretly loves it, you made me super happy. You love the neatness. Thanks, Merd. I got some screenshots from my stalker run. You should see the Quonset. I even lined up the fish. I am a little disappointed because the coho salmon, even with saving, shutting down the game and re-entering, I can't seem to get the coho salmon close like I can with all the other fish. But yeah, I do have a couple of meat piles, but I have I mean, I have my carrots and my potatoes all lined up. I have what I think is probably enough of each type of meat all nicely lined up. Just working on the fishing, and I'm getting close to level 4.5, which is kind of what made me want to get level 5 in this. I know it's going to take twice as long in this, but like I said, I think in this one we'll fish for one game day in each stream, and then we'll go off somewhere to a different region, a neighboring region, and find something to do there. Maybe go hunt some animals or something. Oh, I totally agree. If the hitboxes could be like the airline food, that would be amazing. Because, yeah, you can line that stuff up so nice. It overlaps and everything's neat. The chips are similar. But I don't believe anything in the game is nearly as bad as trying to place bows on the ground. Those things are ridiculous. They turn. If you're looking down and you happen to look up a little bit, it turns the bow. And I couldn't get them. I don't, unless I put them outside, I don't have a place to put them that's big enough. It would be nice if we could make some hooks and just hang them on the wall. But we can't do that. Do I have... okay, I have a bedroll. Well, I guess... and I have cans. Okay, good. How much water do I have? 201. Good. That's right, we can't do that yet. We're hoping. But watch, they'll make it so we can only hang up like 2 bows. Or maybe 3. Oh, I should have maybe thought about... well, I don't even know that I have lantern fuel at the camp office. I think I do, actually. I think it's all on the floor. But in my stalker run, I do have my first full jerry can. Does anyone, do you guys, like any of you, know if I have multiple jerry cans on me, do you know which one the game chooses to fill first? Like, does it go by the best condition, the worst condition? It definitely doesn't go by which one is the fullest and which one is the emptiest. You think the lowest percentage, possibly? I think what I gotta do is I gotta go back in my stalker run and look at what one is full. Because like I said, when I was cooking the fish, I would pick up all of the jerry cans. That way if I overfill one, it goes into the next one. And I don't have to do any math. But I don't think that the one that filled first is even the lowest or the highest condition. And it's definitely not the fullest or the emptiest. Because the last time I was cooking with, and I obviously took that full one out of my inventory, neither the fullest or the emptiest took any oil in. Be right back. I have a fly that needs to not survive. Careful, Oliver. Flies can make us feel very, very, very insuperior. Murd never checked. You just drop all the ones you don't want to touch. I think my latest tactic is to pick up the one that's closest to being full and the emptiest one, and just go in with that. But they're all in a pile in front of the fire pit, so it doesn't really matter. I can just pick them all up and just wait. Oliver's been gone a while. For such a small little critter. I still have that hammer, don't I? I do have that hammer. The fly won. They usually do. I think I saw a documentary somewhere at some point that kind of said the reason it's so hard to hit them is because the way their vision works. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, he sounds victorious. The reason they're so hard to hit is because the way their vision works is they actually can see your movement kind of quicker. So, yeah, I forget exactly how it worked, but you know what I mean. 'Tis banished. People, we have a murderer in chat. I think I go this way. You'd think I would know this by now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There will not be no repeat of me going back to the entrance. All hail Oliver the Fly Destroyer. And think, Oliver did that on 4 hours of sleep. Maybe 4.5 if he really was tired. Zapped him till he stopped buzzing. Then washed him down the kitchen sink and put the plug in, just to make sure. Oh, it's nighttime. I didn't even realize. Although, you know what? I forgot. I mean, when I showed my time of day earlier in the stream, I forgot that it took a while to lay out all those saplings. This area worries me. What do I have for guns? Nothing. Well, I have no guns, but I mean bows. Okay. And what are you at? You're 82. Oh, you're just regular survival, right? Because I don't have the Woodwright's bow. I never found the Woodwright's bow. Just to surprise you, Knife, I went to bed at about 3 a.m. last night and wasn't up till 8. Wow. That kind of rest, that'll do you for like a month, eh? Bird goes to bed around 6 a.m., but in his defense, he doesn't wake up until about 1 or 2. Yeah, because you work that night shift, right? I had to keep an eye out for this bear. I've been getting so many auroras lately in my stalker run that I'm kind of paranoid right now. Okay, no music yet. Night shift is your favorite, Dr. Kane? You miss it? Oh, I hate night shift. Although I don't have as many relatives who are still around these days that that phone me on a regular basis, so used to aggravate me when my one aunt would call me at, like, you know, call me around noon or something. What are you doing? Sleeping. Oh, you shouldn't be sleeping. I work at 10 p.m. And it didn't matter how many times I told her that. Just couldn't process that kind of information. And she's a smart person, that's the problem. Still thinks you should be up at 6 every morning. But how does that work? I'm still like work at that time. Guess who's here? Welcome in, RA, and thank you for that. Just so you know, RA, you're late. And I'm gonna get you for this. When you go on Discord after the stream, you're gonna wish you never went there. Just so you know. I'm trying to look at chat, but I don't want to lose my direction. Mert said people who called me when I was asleep would get a call between midnight to 2 a.m. with me throwing back in their face, "Oh, you were asleep?" It's a little easier now too, though. I mean, back when my aunt was doing this, that was the days of before cell phones, and you couldn't really turn off your ringer. You could turn your ringer down, But you couldn't turn it off. That was almost a miss. No, after streamed it, RA. I haven't put it there yet. But I will give you a little hint. It's kind of for you not being able to keep your mouth shut about something. This kind of payback. And I think it's funny. I may have taken away any of your ammo. You didn't do what I think you did at camp office. I might have, I might not have. I might even have gone a little bit overboard, to be honest. But yep, like I said, you couldn't keep your mouth shut. You forced me to do it. You brought this on yourself, and you deserve the agony that you will have to endure when you see what I did. But I tell you, if you're trolling me and you secretly actually like what I did, I'm getting on a plane, I'm coming to England, and I'm gonna smack you. I'll even make it a good smack. I'll lick my palm first. Just so it gets grip. Take you with me. I'm unemployed. I can't even fly myself there. I would be sitting in the wheel well. We're from Alberta, Dr. Kane. I would grab myself a nice little rope. A calfing rope. And I would loop it around the tail and hang on. Oliver's already over there. He's coming to watch. Y'all ever watch those videos? Can these go closer? I mean, I didn't get pure satisfaction at the start of the stream. So maybe I can get just a touch of satisfaction right now. Do y'all ever watch those videos of those people that sit... Oh, I need food. I don't need water. We might have to do some cooking here first before we go to bed. We got wood. I'll finish my sentence in a minute. Just you wait. Anyway, y'all ever watch those videos of people that have climbed into the landing gear?
Come on, little fire.
And tried to stow away on a plane that way? It's not how you want to do things. I think I want to do that. What happens if you cook the prepared burdock? And why is it pronounced burdock? Why isn't it burdock? Do I need raw prepared burdock for anything? Actually, I'm not making recipes in this. What do I care? Right? Dang it. That's acorn. Where the hell? Did it not just say I grabbed burdock tea? Oh, right. It's over here. 20 minutes. Right. Oh, hey. You're ruined. Oh, you're ruined. Okay.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
Yeah, you'll freeze to death and there's no... Yeah, well... That's one of the things that they were talking about. There's no air. Right? Because you're going like 30,000 feet, whatever it is. One of the problems is that you get cold. You pass out, and sometimes they said you do not regain consciousness soon enough when they reopen the landing gear doors. What a way to go. You wake up and you're like falling. That should be enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. But, you know what? Some people have actually made it. Not many, but some. There it is, RA. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do this every single time. How much water do I have now? 101?
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Really, Astrid? Would you dance with a polar bear? I was watching Joe Rogan talking about polar bears yesterday. He's like, we've all been duped between Klondike bars and Coca-Cola. We all think these things are nice, cuddly little creatures. It's like it's the most violent animal on the planet. Alright, we can eat. We should have an acceptable amount of water. I won't say a ton because Merd will just say I have 100 liters and you have like 15. That's not a ton. But I do believe 173, 273. Another 12 to add to the pile. What do I want to put down? That'll work. Yeah, polar bears. Apparently, they were talking about these polar bears, and they were saying like apparently a polar bear that's like freshly born comes out of the mother ready to bite. Polar bears are crazy violent. Even if they're full and have food, if they see something they think is food, they'll kill it. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Oliver exhausted himself with real life cleaning today. You can complain to me. I'm good with messy right now. I'm tired. RA is all like, I got someone on my side. Brits United. We've united and our money's worth double yours. Suck it, Knifo. Shut up, RA. That's right, I told you to shut up in an argument you weren't even involved in. I do that sometimes. Watching Daniel Tosh, I'll sometimes be talking to my wife or somebody, and then I'll just fill in their sentences and I'll make the argument for them. And then I'll tell them to shut up because they won. They won in an argument that I had basically with myself, pretending that they were involved. You're bringing back black pudding. Bringing the black pudding. Ugh. I told you I watched a video of somebody eating that stuff. Well, yeah, it was your video that you posted. It looked like a hockey puck. I think I'd rather eat the hockey puck. Oliver, you're a Brit too? Are we being invaded? Asked Dr. Kane. Dr. Kane, remember, my wife's a Brit too, eh? But she came here when she was 4. That's why you never heard an accent. Oliver's not admitting to nothing. He can't be giving out the tactics
Feel my hands.
on an invasion, can he? Yeah. So in case y'all don't know, that like for those of you who rudely showed up late, we're going to Timberwolf Mountain to check the bunker for the recipe. And we have Murd's blessing to go for fishing 5 before we deploy his death tactic. And if there isn't the recipe in Timberwolf Mountain, then we're going to get the gun and we're going to Bleak and check that bunker where it most likely will be.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, you talked about that while about my wife being a Brit while I went to get coffee without a sugar. I know, right? Like how bad can you screw up? I think you should get fired on the spot. When somebody who has diabetes asks for a coffee without sugar, doesn't even say the word sugar, and they give you one that has sugar in it, you should just be fired right there. You're making coffee. I'm sorry. Your job ain't that tough. The amount of work you're doing is tough. Yes, they work your ass off. But the actual job in itself, you're making me a coffee. I think there should be a law in my country that people that work in those places can not make minimum wage. I don't even care how high minimum wage is in this country. I think the owners are ripping off their employees when there's cars lined up out onto the street. And you're saying, oh, all we can pay at this place is minimum wage. BS. Show your records. Those people are busting their humps all day. So you can get wealthy and they can struggle to find another job so they can pay their bills. It's not fair. I think I missed some chat there. I was texting my wife. Internet friends are real friends, but that doesn't mean you can meet up on Tuesdays. You can with video chat, technically. It's almost, I mean, you can't physically hug the person, but I mean, it's kind of the same. Better than what we had in my day. Alright, we're just here to warm up, and is there anything in here? There's nothing. And unfortunately I don't have anything I can do, so I'm just gonna do that. And I think I'll do that. When COVID hit, Dr. Kane on Fridays used Zoom meetings with college buddies for beer day. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I need wood, don't I? Well, I don't think I do, but I may as well grab sticks that I'm actually about to walk over. I'm not gonna zigzag all over the place looking for them. Your best friend and you didn't meet for 7.5 years, but she's still your best friend. You met her this May in person, that's why I came to the USA. Nice, Oliver. Grab that one, and I'll leave that other one. Where did it go? It just disappeared. Now, will we have a moose when we come up around the corner? I'm not interested in going after it if it is there, just because we're not really here for any duration, right? We're here just strictly to check the bunker and that's it. I almost zigzagged. I won't zigzag to pick up sticks, but I will do the little two-step. Like if I go over it, I will do that. That's not cheating. And I will leave that one as I was taking a sip of my coffee and didn't have my hand on my mouse. It can stay there. Not hearing anything. Now, you would think, with the amount of times that I've been to Timberwolf Mountain, I've even made claims that this is one of my favorite regions. I'm not going the proper way. But you would think I would know this route by heart. But it's foggy and I'm a little bit confused. I know I have to go that way. Knife was probably watching, super watching chat to see if we do the moose charge. How far over am I? I never saw that last part of the plane. That's where I go though. The arch. The arch always shows the way. Yeah, looking at chat again. Oliver just typed a paragraph. I was trying to read it. Alright, what's in here? Take it in, RA. I mean, this is the best you're gonna have now. Oh, look at what I have. That's only 52. Well, somehow Interland's math adds that up to 53. And somehow they add that up to 71. Alright, that should fill it. That's the only downside of these hooks, is I gotta scroll a whole lot more. Yeah. Yeah. Take it all in, RA. This is the best that you will get. Well, except for this. Let's take that, because I don't have any other food, do I? No, not really. Alright, let's go. What's the time of day? Alright, let's go. Look at the piles of clothes. Focus, Mickey. Did you say you hate me? Well, in my defense, I was trying to show you the messiness in that one. I didn't mean to show you the lines. I was trying to show you the piles of sticks and wood. Those days are kind of long gone. Try to do the guy a favor and now he hates me. There's too much organization in this cabin. That one's the pigsty. Let's get a wolf so we have some action here. Oh, that was right between the eyes. When you're walking, that last step... Oh, it's not going to do it this time. Sometimes there's that last step. It's always when you really, really, really want to have a listen. The game's like, nah, take a couple more steps first. I don't trust going that way anymore. Yes! 8 balls on my side. 8 ball, will Knifel get lost in his favorite map? 8 ball says doubtful. At least I got somebody on my side. Murd only likes me for my neatness. He hates me for my navigational skills. You'll come over, spend a week at my place, and you'll show me. Don't let the 8 ball down. No. I have its trust and its support. I must do the right thing. Are they still running? I heard him bark. I thought he was going after a deer. Oh wow. We might be disappointing the 8 ball. I think I gotta go this way. Uh-oh. Give me that. We don't hunt females. But we don't waste them. Maybe that should be a thing in my next run. Can't hunt the females. Where am I? I think I'm too far this way. That's the tree. So the bins are on the other side of that tree. Hey, Vi, welcome in. My mouth almost didn't work there. Vi said howdy. Vi might be from the prairies. That's a prairie term. Ohio. Nice. Alright, we really hope the recipe's here. I don't want to have to go look anywhere else. Still only 2 Brits and an Aussie. Yeah. And a Canadian. And an American. Well, I guess 2 Canadians. 3 if Draco's still here. You're just trying to give everyone a different greeting because you're silly? Must not look at chat while crossing logs. Would end badly. Oh, Draco's here. Still. Yeah, we got 3 Canadians. And yes, if you've ever watched South Park, yes, our heads are actually split in half when we talk. They're not making fun of us, they're just being accurate. Sometimes when we get drunk, we actually swap heads with our buddy. Like, here, you take the top half. I'll let you be the smart person today. I'm like, okay. Somehow I feel that's only a joke you can make about Canadians. Because we're just like, whatever. I think if you made that same joke about other people from other countries, they might get a little bit mad. Canadians are like, we don't care. Alright, let's search. Don't tell me where it is until I've searched. Unless you've already told me. Ragged light shell. I'm gonna move that. Oh, that's just a pair of socks that I was seeing. Now, I said I found it in my stalker run. I mean, I can't imagine that it's somewhere hidden. Okay, it's not here, is it? You think you saw it, if that helps. That's empty. Oh, dude. There we go. That helped. Murd and his subtle hints. Oh, I just looked at the chat. You gave more than a subtle hint. But I didn't see that, so I only saw that. I think I saw it, if that helps, so. Nice, now we don't have to look for it. Alright, even I saw that. Shut up. Don't bug your elders. I'm only a few months older than you, but I'm still older than you, and I'm still your elder. Have some respect. You don't know what it's like to have my eyes. My old eyes. You didn't know what we were looking. Yeah, we needed that one last recipe. So now we have all of them. And it was bothering me because we had already been there. And I just missed it. And if it wasn't here, it would have been in the Bleak Inlet bunker, and I didn't really want to go there. We're not actually cooking any of the recipes. Although, give me a second. There we go. Come on. Preppers. Where's Preppers? the pie, so it would be over here. Peppers. What is it? Acorn grounds, mushroom, burdock root. Oh, wow. Interesting. Uh-oh. I gotta do a stretch coming over a hill. Here we go. Astrid helped out with that stretch. Thanks for that, Dr. Kane. Coach will have to listen to that on his own time and be thoroughly disgusted with it. Yeah, Astrid just jumped right in there, eh? She's like, that sounds like a good idea. What's our weight at anyway? 42. We're gonna eat most of the... Well, you know what? Let's eat the MRE now. Team Astrid. Haggis. Ooh. Yeah. But then again, I'm a picky eater, so... I say yuck to an awful lot of types of foods. Is that a wolf on the hill? We got 3 bars of scent. Oh, that's a deer on the hill. Okay. We got good weather, too. Oliver says, you may not want to watch me play after all. Oh, you use Will? Will and his 0.1 kilogram over encumbered. I can't carry all this weight forever. Will looks like he's 250 pounds of muscle. Yeah, Cold Dark hated Astrid. She had some pretty funny names for Astrid that I won't I won't use during the stream, but yeah. Just think of any name that you would call if you're a man or a woman, I guess. And your wife cheated on you. Imagine what you would call the other woman. Those are the types of names that she would call Astrid. Where is this bear? It was actually pretty funny when she would talk about Astrid. Where did the bear go? Am I blind? Hey, Coach is here. Oh, Coach, you missed the stretch by about 5 minutes. Yeah, like, where did that bear go? Oh, well. It's good that we didn't run into him. What's our weight now? 41, 43? I'm not gonna spend the night here. I will look How bad are you? You're worn. What's in here anyway? One. I didn't actually look. Okay, that's all it is. I don't have a sewing kit on me. Unless I'm just not seeing it. Let's take one. And it sounded like a bunny bit the dust. I'm gonna just continue on. How are we doing? We're alright, I guess. We might sleep in the bunker down the rope. 43, 41. We should be able to make it down the rope. Oh, Draco redeemed coffee time. Okay, give me a second. Let me aim myself properly. Alright, here we go. There we go. I hope that was okay. I even licked my lips for that one. Oh my god, he swallowed his tongue. Dr. Kane says, ew. How come Coach got recent bit leader when you had 400 yesterday? I don't know. Maybe Coach is slipping me some bits behind your back? Maybe. I really don't know. I can't see that on my screen because that's covered up with my chat. My coffee slurps always make you want a hot chocolate. You don't know why. Coach is my side bit. How many sticks did I actually accumulate? 13. Merd's favorite guessing number. Woohoo, 13. Yes, you win, Merd. You didn't even make a guess, but we all know that's your guess, so... Merd wins on the stick guess by default. And since you didn't make the actual guess, it's just a given. Coach can't erase it and steal your number there. Be right back, phone call. Say hi for us. Yeah, Coach, we made a decision. Sorry. The first decision was to go and get the recipe, so now we have all 9. And I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really want level 5 in everything. It's, to me, level 5 in all of your skills is kind of a big achievement. And I don't know that I'd want to go through this all over again to try and get back as close as we are to it. So what I've decided we're going to do, we got the recipe, so we have all 9. We're gonna make our way back to Coastal Highway. And each stream will do like one game day of fishing. And then we'll go to a neighboring region and find something to do. And off stream I'll do my fishing for 5 or 6 hours, real life time. And once we hit level 5 on that, then we'll go. Bias' birthday is on the 13th. That's why you like 13. 13 with month.
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh, we might go right to... Is it stupid? Because we don't want to die. We don't want to take Merd's 13th of May. We don't want to take away Merd's ability to call the end of the run. So if this is stupid, tell me and we'll turn around and go sleep in the bunker. And nobody has said that this is stupid. So now we're past the hunting blind, so now it doesn't matter what you say. Oh, 8-Ball. Should Knifo sleep in the bunker? 8-Ball says, outlook not so good. Because the problem, we got 3 bars of scent. And I'm having flashbacks. I mean, it's not the same route we were going, but... Do I have any food I can eat? Not really. I'm not eating that just for what I have. I'll tell you what. If I hear Aurora sounds before we're at the crash site, I'll turn back and go to the bunker. Coach asks the 8-Ball, how much fishing do we have to endure? Answer, too much. Oh, the coach put that answer. You didn't even ask the 8-Ball that. I totally misread that. You asked Merdball. I'm gonna change Merdball and make Merdball one of the actual ways that you can ask the 8-Ball. Oh, I don't know. We're at the crash site and I don't hear any Aurora sounds. I fear that as soon as I get past the crash site, we're gonna hear them. We have nice clear skies. If you can feed that Merdball Aussie slang answers, that'd be incredible. I don't know how to edit the answers. Which is probably a good thing, because I would probably give it some answers that you may not necessarily want to see. Ask the 8-ball a question, the answer comes back, just shut up already. Next answer. Did you even go to school? I'd give it rude answers. Oh, Crocodile Dundee was a classic, but I don't know that it would fly these days. But I do love when he meets those women and he's like, I need to check. I don't care who you are. That's hilarious. You think there's a YouTube video that explains how to change the answers? I might look into that. Thanks, Vi. Violacious. And yeah, I saw that burdock there. I'm making a mental note. For my stalker run, not this one. Knife was all proud because you know he's saying it right. You should hunt down the Paul Hogan show. A lot of the jokes in Crocodile Dundee came from there. Did they really? I didn't even know there was a Paul Hogan show. That was a good movie. I don't know how good it would be today, because I'm like 51 and I might find it stupid, but I remember finding it hilarious when I saw it back then. You watch YouTube stuff and try to figure things out. If that doesn't work, call the big guns and ask Nog to help you. Yeah, I came into your stream yesterday and that's what y'all were doing, was setting some stuff up. You and Nog. I need a streaming buddy that can help me with the odd stuff. I don't off the top of my head know what I need help with, but I'm sure there's some stuff. Cold Dark was the main reason my screen looks the way it does. The layout. Are you a night wolf? Not yet. Oh, but you're a Zagger. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, the whole gang is like, hey, let's go get him. And do that. Hey, Potato Tycoon, welcome in. We are hopefully in the midst of stacking some wolves. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't shoot that arrow. My finger kind of moved just enough on my mouse button that I released it. So don't nobody be like, hey, good shot. That wasn't really intended. I should have probably got attacked there. But it worked out. So, yeah, give me credit. Next time Nog is on, when you're ending, probably next week, you should raid him, and then you can get yourself a tech friend too. I've been trying to do that. Like, I've been making the rounds. I don't know if I'm even following Nog yet. I'm trying to think if I am or not. What I try to do when I'm watching streams is follow while they're streaming. Because sometimes people don't really see it when you follow them while they're not streaming, when they're offline. And I've been, that's what I've been doing the past couple months is, I mean, my friends or my follow list has gotten much, much, much bigger. Whoops. The past couple of months. Because, yeah, I'm going around and making the long dark rounds, I guess you can call it. Check out all the other streamers and say hello to them and give them a follow and get to know them. I'm
Perfect.
now proudly friends with a bunch of them, to the point where when I enter their room, they're like, they know who I am, and that's a pretty cool feeling. Because some of these people are people I've watched for ages and admired their gameplay, even though I don't necessarily mimic it. We'll take that. What do we got on here? We don't need water. But what the hell, we got enough time. Make another 12 liters. Maybe one day Murd will be subtly impressed by our amount of water. I doubt it. You know what? I'm gonna do that so I can do that. And we can see. Do that. Fill the belly. Yeah, most of the long dark streamers are a great group of people. You made some wonderful friends. I have too. I totally agree. I will say that, I mean, the only time I think I've ever met a jerk who was streaming the long dark, they're not really a long dark streamer, they're a variety streamer, and this wasn't their game and they didn't like the game. I watched the one person in particular just because of the numerous comments they kept making about the game, and I just kept watching just because I thought it was hilarious how much they didn't like the game, but they were still trying to get in on it. I don't need that. But I don't think I've met a single long dark streamer who I didn't really actually like. Everyone's so friendly. And I always have to give Big shout out to Randalthor, because before I was affiliate, he raided me and I got so many follows off of that raid that helped me to become affiliate. When I was in a time that I thought I may not get there. But yeah, overall, I mean, the community is great. Very helpful, very friendly. It's just those other people who might try the game and maybe they don't get it. And I shouldn't say they're jerks. I mean, I mean, they're just people I don't end up being friends with, I guess is how you would word it properly. Let's go get ourselves a wolf. Come on. Oh boy. Okay. Merd still loves the name Randalthor, not like it's a name from your favorite book series. See, I'm not that level, how you say nerd. I'm some kind of level of nerd, but I'm not into like fantasy stuff, I guess is how you would call it. So I never knew until you told me. I think if you're a gamer, though, you are a nerd to some extent. We all nerds. When I was a kid, that was such a terrible thing to call a person, and these days it's like a badge of honor. Oh, I don't want to go this way. I'm going to break all my bones. How many bandages do I have? I have 4. I might go the long way around the hill. I'm tired of climbing this hill and breaking my bones. Hey, Coach, thank you for the shout out to Potato Tycoon. And yes, any of you mods, if you know somebody's a streamer, give them a shout out when they join or at some point. I would appreciate that. You had about 215 bottles of water in the farmhouse. Every cabinet, let me see, I'm trying to get back. Every cabinet, fridge, freezer, the back porch full of water. Wow. That's a lot of water, Merd. Merd's not going for 500 days. Merd's going for 500 liters. Hey, Potato, thank you for coming in. And have a great day. Wow, did you see that? His legs weren't, her legs weren't moving for the first couple steps there.
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
We only have 1 bar of scent at this point. So at this, what we're doing now, we're heading to Coastal Highway. So we can start the fishing. The fishing may not actually happen in this stream though. But it will be nice to actually get there and end the stream there so I can do some fishing offline. I'm not fully aware of exactly where I am. Am I coming up the hill? This is not the hill where we have the cave. No, because that's way over there. That's if you cross up there. Oh, what happened to you? Obviously, we've been here. Oh, there's where I want to go. Okay. I should fish a little just for Coach. Yeah, Coach will slap me. I didn't come here to watch fishing. Especially you, you suck. The struggle I have right now, though, is that I'm literally in Coastal Highway fishing in my stalker run right now. And even though it's a little easier with stalker levels of fish, I'm not looking forward to having to jump back and forth between each of these runs to go and do that because it is so boring. It literally is just basically passing time for an entire day with a subtle chance of reward periodically. World's worst fisherman. I gotta keep my eyes open. This is the bear. This is the bear that knows all the shortcuts of this area. Yeah, imagine if you could bring a radio to the fishing hut. Just so you could listen to music while you were doing it. They'd have to figure a way of having the music not skip time while the game is. Yeah, I'm going to Mystery Lake to drop off some stuff. We're gonna retool. I should have mentioned that off before. Oh, there's the bear. I was wondering why I was hearing a wolf running. That doesn't look like a bear. That looks like a big, round guy in a puffy coat. Well, it did initially. It looked like a big guy on all fours walking. I'm not wasting an arrow. Give a man to fish and you feed him for a whole day. Teach a man to fish and you get rid of him for a whole weekend. You've never seen the bear here before? I think this is kind of part of his route. What do we have on ourselves anyways? I don't really need the heavy hammer. Maybe we could have just went straight there. But I think I kind of want... I mean, I have the fire striker. I can always just use that. The problem is that I'm gonna need wood when I'm there. And I think I only have the one hatchet, right? I mean, I have the hatchet, I have... Well, I guess... Well, you can't use the heavy hammer to break down limbs, though. So I think I'm going to want to make sure I have a couple of hatchets. Because the problem I'm going to endure with this, as opposed to my Stalker run, is... In Stalker, I don't need to build a fire when I'm fishing, ever. But in this, I need to build a fire every single time I'm going out there. Is that just hypothermia risk? Okay. Oh, we might end the run at the camp office today. Not end the run, end the stream. And then maybe I'll travel over to Coastal Highway off stream. Just so I'm there and that I can get some fishing in before the next stream. I'm just looking at what the time is. We don't want to go 2.5 hours every time. Alright, wants to see what we did at the camp office. Remember, RA, it's your fault. Like I said, you couldn't shut up about it. I don't believe you have any ammo now. Any counters have been taken away from you. I hope. You're gonna go follow up buying Oliver from now on. Why are they both messy as well? Do they fish already? Maybe Coach will join you. The bad thing about this is that I even asked Long Dark Forever if he knew of any tricks to go from level 4 to 5 with interloper fishing. And he didn't know of any quick ways of doing it. He's like, you just, I think, just have to go and do it. I was hoping there was some kind of glitch or something. Although I'm happy there's not, because, I mean, like I said, I think getting level 5 on all of your skills is kind of a big deal. It would be nice to find a couple of fishing books just somewhere that somehow I haven't found. But I do believe I found any books that I'm going to find. I would just make sure I cancel my auto walk. I don't want to embarrass myself here. Not looking at chat. Not looking at chat. There we go.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
You seen Kimiota get to level 5 fishing just by reading books. Wow. Yeah, Murdy, I appreciate you waiting. And not doing that while I was on the ledge. You do know that if you were to scare me on that ledge and I was to fall, that would actually be your call of death for the end of the run. Right? That's why you're waiting, though. I know you're the smart twin. That's why they call you the smart twin. And even your nickname of Cheapskate, I think it's kind of the same as, you know, you got that big 300-pound guy that everyone calls Tiny. So I think I'm gonna continue to call you Cheapskate. It'll be that type of nickname. The opposite of what you actually are. You're very generous. Alright, darn it, I should have thought of that, yeah. But imagine the aftermath. Alright, how would you actually feel if you know that your actions directly caused us to die? In a different way than how you got onto that list. Actually, you created the list, you were the first one on the list. But that was a whole different scenario. Oh, you're all generous. It's just Murdback got the nickname Cheapskate because he used to never spend his points. But if you go into the point leaders, you'll see that actually Murdback's the leader in points spent. Which is kind of weird. Oh, and RA, I have bad news for you. Remember how you told me not to tell them about the VIP? Murd was questioning because he saw that I took your VIP away, so I explained that you had two different accounts, one that you no longer use, and that I accidentally VIP'd that account, and that I corrected it. So you not displaying it wasn't a you thing, it was me making a mistake. So, yeah. Murdvac's still number 1 out of 483 on the leaderboard in points spent. I still look at those numbers and think, wow. It's amazing to see that people have watched you long enough to accumulate those types of numbers. So I'm expecting the walk over to Coastal Highway to be pretty boring. I'm going through Ravine when I go. I think it's quicker. There's no animals to deal with. I think all the ones on this route have been taken out. One bar ascent. I might encounter a wolf or two in Coastal Highway. Oh, if I died off stream, that would suck so bad. That would not be epic, Dr. Kane. That would not be epic. It would be the opposite of epic. Imagine coming in tomorrow. So, we're gonna start a new run today. You'd laugh so hard. Murd would jump on a plane and come to Canada and throttle me. That was supposed to be my run to end. And worst of all, I didn't even get to see it. And pay back me the money for the ticket. Oh, we should do a regular Interloper run just to... just to throw it in someone's face. I'm not going to because I still don't know how to chain torches and light fires and just sit back. I like to be on the move. Yeah, first we're looking for bunkers and then finish fishing along the way at night in an Aurora and chasing green bears. Or turn on internal night mode. Oh, that might be fun. I really wish Hinterland would put more effort into this game and bring back those challenges for Halloween. We got some chickens. Do I need chickens? Nah. Alright, so I think... Well, we can't end the stream here. I mean, everybody on YouTube will already see it. So, RA, feast your eyes. Look what I did. Look at it. Take it all in. You and your big fat mouth had to keep commenting. Ooh, look at all those piles of guts. Well, they're not piles of guts anymore. And for those of you on YouTube, you've already seen what's in here, so I thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.